Uh-oh.
Hello guys, just an update. So yesterday my HAGI-HOAXERY part 2 disappearing comments and hidden users went out, and we were all in a live chat as it premiered. And look at the live chat to the right, look at who pops in, because my questions are: why is the conference being organized? The eschatology is really simple. Why do we need an eschatology conference? And then I go through Jason Jack's video announcing the eschatology conference and looking at the comments, and then Jason Jack pops into the chat. He was there, have a look. So before it gets deleted, I'm recording it. Yet say, excellent, done, very exciting. I'm in South Africa, vitamin green. You're very blessed that you are there, because then you can't attend. There he is. Great. So what does he say? Thank you. He says, believers who see this end times perspective simply want to congregate and develop connections in their community with like-minded believers. And there's Noah's question. Is it true Jason has been on it for 7 years? Was he a plant from the start? Thank you, Jason, for initiating. No, I don't think Jason initiated this. I think this has a much bigger hand behind it. So I go, hello, Jason Jack. Hello to everybody who pops in. Mel's. This movement is like the next level. They can't afford for it to come. He doesn't go hello back, by the way. He just popped in without everybody else in this group saying, hello, how are you? Hello, C, hello. Jason just pops in with believers who see this end times perspective. No hello. Weird, right? Anyway, but just because people are not polite and have lost their basic manners doesn't mean I have to. So I said, hello, Jason Jack. Got nothing back, by the way. I'm just going to speed this up just to get to the pivotal comments so you don't have to sit through all this again. But it's important that I show it as it happened. See, now it's very quiet in the chat. Nobody's saying anything. But it'll flow again, watch. Now, Tech 3510. The CI Wawa has never had a train leave the station that was not running or did not take it over later. 100%. This train is their train. It's not going to get infiltrated. Then Wendy says, at Jason Jack, do you not have any misgivings about this conference at all? Can you not see our concerns? It's already engineered by them. Then Jason Jack replies to Noah and says, no, he hasn't been a plant since the start. But he never answers Wendy's question. Never in this chat. Please be by the man. Stoked. So now I need to show you something else. Where we get to where he deleted the comments. Let me just get there. He hasn't said another word in this entire chat. Adeline video. And by the way, this Anmul 44 popped in. Let's just watch here. You seem to just be attacking everyone in the chat. Please go through the chat. I did not attack. I do not attack anybody in the chat. We're all on the same page. So that was a blatant lie. Most of whom are not even involved in the planning of the conference. Oh, brothers and sisters in Christ. So I replied, nonsense. You are here to disrupt. If you do that again, Anmul 44, I'm removing you from the chat. One more strike and you're out. I don't take this nonsense. He's very from no garden gnome. He sees this for what it is. But watch, because she calms down. There's some criticism here. It's interesting. I just want you to watch it. That's why I'm showing it to you. So that's all the comments. I suspect going forward that I'm going to have more of these disruptors in my chats. They will not be welcomed. Don't try it, because I am not feeble. Okay. will not put up with nonsense. I see you guys for who you are. I'm not saying you're bad animal. I don't know yet. We'll see if you pop back up with another lie, like you seem to just be attacking everyone in the chat. Bollocks. I don't play the man. I play the ball. So you want to pop into a chat of mine, play the ball. Now the problem with this is there was some other comments. Let me just go back here so that you can see where I want to get to with Jason. So that's all the comments. Now the problem with this is there were some other comments on here that were deleted. And you know what? I have proof of that. Look. Let me open your eyes so I can look at you. Yeah, navigating mythful truth in the chat. So Jason is sitting in the chat and I've shown him that he's hidden comments. He's hidden users. And here it is. I'll prove it to you. While he's in the chat, he knows this is going down. You have hidden them in the comments. How do I know that? Because the person who posted it can see them. So she thinks they're still there. However, we can't see them. And you know that that's possible. I'll show you how that works. Let me show you quickly. Let's go to my channel quickly. Yep, navigating mythful truth. He did delete comments and hid the users. I'll show you how it works. Watch. Here, let's go to comment. I'll show you. So let's go to comment down here. Just leave that. Excellency. So let's go here. So if I wanted to, I can hide the user. Do you see they hide the user from the channel? I don't have to remove the comment. I can just hide the user. Then what happens is the user thinks his or her comment is still there. Okay? They can see their own comment, but nobody else can. And that's what's happened here. You've hidden the user from your channel. Uh-oh. Now Anne changes that. I've actually had my doubts about the Siwawa involvement and the like, just as you are saying. Now she's doing something completely else. I mean, here she says you seem to be attacking, and now she's completely changed her tune. Anyway, so that was her. So let's look at what her comments said, and let's then wonder why you hid it. So let me read. Jason, I respect all of the time, research, and passion that you've given to bring forth the awareness of the little season. So here we go through what the comments said. That was deleted. It was deleted, this first one. I replied to Anne Mill, it smells to me, the whole thing smells. I'm just going 5 seconds forward because I want you to see what happens. Lindsay Ball, weird shift in the last few months. Yes, there has been. That's what I called out in the first video. I agree with you, Lindsay. Yes. So, okay. So navigating mythful truth asks Jason, what happened to the comments, Jason Jack? Because he's in the chat. CSWR Cora being deleted. Is it not important for people in our community to have as much knowledge and transparency about the LS? Then he replies, I didn't delete your comments. It must have been YouTube. Possibly rephrase your comments and post them again. My Twitter follower posted it for the 2nd time and says, can you now confirm that my comment is visible to you, Jason? Now it's got the link in it, okay? Can you confirm that my comment is visible to you, Jason? Are you able to see my comments? She tried again. He says, I see these two. Sometimes if you post a link, YouTube deletes the comment. At least that's what I've seen in the past. Okay. See what's going on? That's not truthful. So the first reason was maybe it was because of your link that you posted. And here it is. No, I can see this now, but sometimes they delete the Jason Jack. So on the right, what happened to the comments? And I went and asked as well. So after this, not a peep from Jason Jack. Because I now have a channel in the live chat. You can set it up to delete. So I want to go here too, because obviously we know that Paul discouraged people from watching my videos. Now, look what happened on Rodriguez's podcast. This user's comments were also deleted. Now, you need to get, we've got Jason Jack, we've got a supposedly unrelated podcast, Nino, and comments there also deleted. Can you see the bigger hand now, folks? Watch. Another follower of mine on Twitter dropped a comment in the Rodriguez podcast's comment section. Guess what happened to it? Guess what happened to it? It was deleted. Here's the flow path. They created that hoax with the hype nonsense in it. Eddie Rogan shout out Liberty Lockdown Rodriguez conference. Why? My Twitter follower tried again and posted this comment. I checked with her. She can see her comment now. The previous comment's gone. But this comment you can see on the screen now. She can still see. However, I can't. Uh-oh. Let me show you. So this is... Okay, so then I go and I show that that comment does not show up in Rodriguez's comments. I prove it in my previous HAGI-HOAXERY Part 2 video. Not another peep from Jason Jack. And that was 15 hours ago, as you can see here. Video went out. And I've had 427 views. We had more people watching this premiere than were in the chat. I had about 42 watching and maybe 12, 14 in the chat. Yes, I know some people would watch anonymously, but they, you know, okay. Not even 5 minutes after the video, this goes out on the Telegram channel. I didn't bear any false witness. I spoke the truth. None of the above. But hey, that's what's posted on the Telegram channel. And then this morning, I wake up and I go and I check my Twitter notifications and my DMs have gone crazy. Hello everyone. I want to send a message to my subscribers regarding the Little Season Conference idea we've been playing with. No, you haven't been playing with it. You engineered everything for it to happen. But anyway, my videos have gone out, haven't they? Haven't they, Saul? But okay. The Little Season Conference idea we've been playing with over the past few weeks. First, I would like to thank the many people who filled out the survey as requested, as that gave us the good idea of the desire for such an event. Unfortunately, we feel the scope and time frame of the project were too ambitious. It's not hard, it's just logistics. You know, logistics are just logistics. You just order the caterer, you order the venue, you book the tables, you know, they arrive, and you send out the ticket pricing, people pay. It's not hard, Paul. Seriously. And the many factors required to make this happen are far more complicated. Yeah, it's not complicated at all. It's not even complex than we initially thought they would be. So the conference won't be going ahead anytime soon, if at all. I cannot speak for the other creators involved, but it's clear that there are multiple individual reasons preventing this from happening now too. Though the logistics are a major problem, I personally have a lot to do for my book, channel and personal health life before taking part in anything like this. You engineered it, but you see, I caught you guys in the lie. I caught you guys in the flow path. Because here's the flow path. They created the hoax on the right here, people, with the hype nonsense in it. Eddie Rogan shout out Liberty Lockdown Rodriguez conference. Okay. It's after much prayer and deliberation that I tell you this, and I do not say this lightly. No, but it's the best thing you can do instead of... Anyway, it's all you can do. I want to apologize for any excitement I initially generated and any subsequent disappointment I may have caused. I was genuinely excited for this when it was first proposed to me. Oh, it was proposed to you, was it? Who? By whom? By whom? First proposed to me, but as explained, time showed it wasn't meant to be. If there's anything we can take from this, it's obvious that many of you want to have true fellowship. Yes, we don't want our names on a CI Wawa list. That's for sure. So at this point, I need to tell you that I don't believe a word he says, obviously. I think they cancelled the conference because of what's been going on with my videos. They've had no choice. Okay, so that being said, that's good for us, okay, for people who don't trust this bunch. But what you need to understand is that all the people who filled out the survey, they in inverted commas, got what they needed from the surveys. You with me? They got what they needed. Do you get it? It's done. It's donezo. You all participated, you filled out the survey, and you sent it along. They've got the info. Not only about who you are, but what you know, what you're interested in, what you eat, what your food preferences are, and what you know about the little season. Because you would have suggested stuff. You would have ticked the stuff that's really interesting to you, right? What do you think they're going to do with that info now? Divulge more of it, you think? Or do you think they possibly may just hide it, obfuscate it, cloud it, confuse it? Are you aware that Google Maps blocks out photographs, evidence of the littles? Let me show you. Let me show you. Show you. This account. This happens to me a lot on maps. Find a banger spot where bricks have become rock in one cataclysmic event. Find a banger spot, get close, blur it out. It was getting beyond coincidence. But this person managed to get this one. Look at the small, look at what they're hiding. And Google Maps is blocking this out. Do you get what that means? Why, people? They're hiding the cataclysmic event. So, I mean, this is interesting. Google Maps hides the spot. You don't understand who you're dealing with, people. You're in this little season and you have no clue. You think it's fine to fill out a form. Unbelievable to me. That one's hidden, so I commented. Well, I retweeted it. This is interesting. And then here, not the first time for me by a long way. Stumbled across this one 30 minutes later too. Look. Melt, telltale sign. This person, okay, now I wouldn't have spotted that because my eye's not trained to do this, okay? So, person spotted something there and wanted to go and look. So, obviously, then dropped down to go and look. What happened to it? It's, look. Why? Why? Because it's melted and it's being hidden. And you think it's okay to fill out a form and just tell them everything about yourself, what you know, what you don't know. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to hide it more. So thanks for that, people. Thanks for that. Seriously. It's unbright. It's unbright. But let's go back to Paul, where he said, start fellowship in your small communities. Yeah, right. Let's go back to him. We want to have true fellowship with other believers. So please take this as a sign that you can create your own smaller local meetups and others will definitely come given the chance. No, that won't happen because we don't even know where to find them. I sit here and I look at this whole village and I can't identify one person who's little season. But that is how it's supposed to be, you see. By the way, you must be taking strain because you're pretty snappy to people in the Telegram group. You know, your logo that's so weird and full of weird. Yes, and I'm totally aware of what you said it means. I don't buy it, but okay. So someone must go watch something else then. That's nice. So I suppose when you get to 80,000 subscribers, you can just sort of go watch something else. Then. The explanation is the truth of the matter. If you don't like it, not my problem. Okay. No, there are other ways of saying things, Paul. You know. Then the irony of this hasn't escaped me. Yeah. Anyway, but let's go back to fellowship. So he says fellowship. Yeah. Real fellowship doesn't come with a lanyard. I want to show you a few others. If it's made it onto Rogan, it's not revelation, it's rollout. Not hard. Clown show. Welcome to the little season where the truth comes with a merch table. Red pilled. If you attend a little season conference, you're not even blue pilled. The crowd cheers. Hagiographies? More like hypeographies. Talk shows. Tickets and merch? Nothing says deception more than a clown at a conference. Step right up. Conference today, case study tomorrow. All I did was attend that thing in Ohio. So after the conference has now been cancelled, this tweet, very true, they will continue to undermine it from within. So what will their next move be? Very true. Keep an eye on this. It's not over. Keep an eye on merch. You know, wellness products, like JT is now sponsored by a wellness company, a health and wellness. And we know that all pharma is, in inverted commas, theirs. So, nanotech, nanobioinfo, cogno, blockchain, none of them talk about that either, by the way. Not one of them. You see, by the way, do you know why I'm doing this on YouTube? Why did I do the HAGI-HOAXERY videos on YouTube? Because I can't do it on Twitter. I don't have space there. I have to show it on something where I can make an argument, show you with the evidence, show you. If you speak the truth and you're legit, you will not feature on my channel. But if you lie to me, you will be a star. And don't, please, sit and confuse things by being vague in your tweets and, oh, maybe this, maybe that, when you can see the picture. Because at this point, if you're going, oh, maybe, I wonder if this is true, and I actually think it's a little bit true, and let's now look at the lie they spun and see if we can't help them along. If you do that, I'll spot you. I had people in DM telling me, don't do this, don't do that, don't send this yet. Don't tell me what to do either, because that's a huge red flag. Huge red flag. It makes me not trust you. Screenshot your comments and get people to check whether they can see it. Someone else with a YouTube account, check whether they can see your comments. And when they prevent you from dropping links, then you just mention the channel name without the @ without turning it into a link. Because they're going to try everything now. All of them are going to now set up their comments in such a way that you can't post links. Watch, it's coming. But there are ways to get around that. So you just go @ and then the rest of the name. Okay, so, and then screenshot it and make sure that you can see it and your family member or friend or whatever can see it too. And if they can't see it, it means that you've been hidden as a user. Let me know. But that's it. It's not over. Thanks for watching. And there's something else that goes down. I will make another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now. Thanks for the support too. I appreciate you all. Thank you.